Hello and good morning. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions. And like I said before, this time around I'm going to be looking a little bit further ahead, 2 days ahead of the weekend games. I'm going to try and do that this season to try and get even better odds for everyone. And this time I'm actually looking at 11 games. 11 games we're looking at for this round of fixtures. So I'm just going to get straight into them. And I'm starting off in the Scottish Premier League, okay? First of all, I'm starting off at Celtic. So Celtic versus St Mirren. This one all depends. You're going to see quite a few of these games depends on if the actual player who's involved in the actual prediction starts. If they don't start, then the actual prediction will be void, basically, because it's unfair. For the player to come on and expect them to do something. They might, but, it'll be classed as void in whatever betting firm. Basically, you'd get your money back. So, the first game looking at is Celtic versus St Mirren, and I'm simply looking at Kyogo Furuhashi. Apologies if I'm messing up his name. Kyogo Furuhashi to score for Celtic with Celtic winning. So, Kyogo Furuhashi to score as well as Celtic winning the game. And that's coming in at nice odds of 2.15. 2.15, okay? So I feel like they're going to run over St Mirren. They're buoyant after the midweek win last night in the Europa League, Conference League, whatever you want to call it. That's the first one that I'm simply looking at. Second game I'm looking at, I go straight into La Liga. And I'm looking at the game between Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona. I like the fact that Messi has actually left Barcelona now, because you're now going to get juicier, better odds on the actual Catalan Giants. And that's why I think this could fall into the hands of Barcelona here. They're going to be playing a lot more faster. The game doesn't slow down looking for Messi and his constant guile. If you saw the game on the weekend, there was cut and thrust with the Griezmann, with Martin Braithwaite and what have you. I think there's going to be a lot of cut and thrust here. They're going to play this wonderful counter-attacking game at Bilbao, and I think they're definitely coming away with this 3 points. So simple, Barcelona outright win, and they're currently around the 1.85 area. That's 1.85, okay? Moving into Serie A, okay? We've got Roma versus Fiorentina. First games of the season in Serie A. Roma, they've got to perform this season. They're trying to invest very, very well here. And first game of the season, I can't see them losing against Fiorentina. Question marks over Vlahovic. Is he even going to play this game? Not sure what's going on with him there. Is he even going to stay there after the transfer window? We don't know. But Roma, I feel they're strong. They're going to be strong this season. And they're actually my tip for top 4, even top 3 this season. Lazio fans won't like that, but it is what it is. It's what I think. But Roma, just to win this game outright, is what I'm looking at here. And that's coming in and around 1.73. That's 1.73. Moving on up the card, we've got Internazionale, the champions of Serie A, Inter Milan. They're playing Genoa, first game of the season. Yes, they've lost the likes of Lukaku. They've lost the likes of Hakimi. I like the Dumfries signing. I do like the Dumfries signing. Martinez is staying. Is he going to start this game? I'm not sure. However, the free-flowing, flamboyant, not gung-ho, but what they play, I like. Simone Inzaghi, I think, is a nice, smart acquisition for them as well as a manager. And with that in mind, I'm looking at Inter Milan to win this game in under 4.5 goals, and that's coming at 1.73. 1.73. Next game I'm looking at is Udinese versus Juventus. Allegri's back. Allegri is back. Great news for the old lady fans there. And I think it's going to be normal service resume. Juventus will be back in that top 2. They're going to be fighting for that Serie A for sure this season. AC Milan might have something to say about that. But in regards to this game, Juventus are coming here and they're getting these 3 points. Not only are they getting these 3 points, Juventus are winning this game, and it's going to be under 4.5 goals as well. And that's coming in around the 1.80 area. Moving into the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich versus Cologne. Don't know what to think of Bayern Munich at the moment. First game of the season, they were like this, weren't they? Super Cup, they showed up. Is it going to be a situation where they play against the level of their opponents? I'm not sure. Have they? I don't want to be saying this too much, but they're going to have to adjust after losing the Hansi Flick, of course, to the style of football. they should still have more than enough to get past Cologne for this one. I don't think they're going to be absolutely rampant, and that's why I'm looking also at Bayern Munich to win this game and under 4.5 goals. And that's also coming around the 1.80 area, 1.80, okay? Now we move into the Premiership, okay? And we've got Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, right? Now, first game back at Anfield. My God, what a raucous crowd this is going to be. There's going to be a pattern here with the raucous crowds. And with this, I'm looking at the combination again, player and score, okay? So for this one, I'm looking at Sadio Mane to get on the score sheet in this one. Sadio Mane to get on the score sheet and Liverpool winning the game. So it's the combination. Sadio Mane to get on the score sheet, Liverpool to win this game. And you're looking at 2.50. 2.50. He does like Anfield. I do feel he's going to get on that score sheet. I do think Liverpool are going to come away with that victory. Moving on, Crystal Palace versus Brentford. I think it's time for Brentford to come back down to earth here. I think Ivan Toney's going to have a much tougher task against the likes of Coyote. At the back for Crystal Palace. I don't think he's going to move back into central midfield in all honesty. And I think they're going to find it a little bit tougher here than the game against Arsenal. They bullied Arsenal. I don't think they're going to be bullying Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace, I think, are going to bring them back down to earth. Not only do I think Crystal Palace are going to bring them back down to earth, I think Wilfried Zaha is going to show them what time it is, what the Premiership is all about. And that's why I'm looking at Wilfried Zaha to score and Crystal Palace to win the game, the combination. So Wilfried Zaha to score and Crystal Palace to win the game. And it's massive at 4.20. I'll repeat that, 4.20. Moving on, next game, Man City versus Norwich. Oh boy, the worst time to play the Premier League champions is after they've just taken an L, after they've just taken a loss. This game reminds me of when my big brother used to play in his secondary school team, and there was a team they used to play called Little Ilford, and they'd sit in the dressing room and they'd be like, I'm scoring today. No, I'm scoring today. No, I'm scoring. I'm telling you for free, this could be a massacre, okay? Man City in over 4.5 goals or over 3.5 goals could be worth looking at. But officially, because of that, I'm scoring today. I'm scoring today. Basically, if you don't score against Norwich today, as a Man City player, as a forward, something's wrong, innit? And that's why I'm looking at if Ferran Torres sticks and stays at number 9, okay, in the number 9 position, I expect him to score in this game and Man City to win this game at the same time. So Ferran Torres and a Man City combination here, and we are looking at 2.10, okay? Next game, Southampton versus Manchester United. Oh my God, I'm worried about Southampton. I'm worried about them after losing the likes of Ings. They lost the left back Bertrand, didn't they? They've now gone and lost Vestergaard. There's a lot of talk about James Ward-Prowse as well, possibly. There's a lot of turmoil there. I'm worried about them. Man United, great away from home last season. I think they're going to carry on this season. Man United and under 4.5 goals is what I'm looking at in this one. And that's again massive at 2.05. Okay, and the final game I'm looking at is Arsenal versus Chelsea. All right, I'm not even going to mess about with this one. Arsenal, oh my God, their midfield is absolutely shocking, isn't it? There's no creativity there. There's no one who's going to be bursting beyond the lines. There's just nothing there. Partey's still out. It's going to be Xhaka and Lokonga or Xhaka and El Neni. Saka might be back. Aubameyang and Lacazette, we don't know what's going on there. It's a horrible situation. My God, if we see Balogun up front again, I don't know what's going to happen. This could also be Drogba versus Stepanov's part 2, also known as Lukaku versus Ben White. This could be dangerous. However, I don't think it's going to be a landslide like people think it is. So that's why I'm looking to play safe with this option. Just a Chelsea straight up win. And that's coming in around a 1.83 area, okay? So just to recap for you guys, looking at Celtic versus St Mirren, looking for Kyogo Furuhashi to score and Celtic to win, and that's coming at 2.15. Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona, I'm looking at Barcelona just to win the game outright. That's coming in about 1.85. Bayern Munich versus Cologne, I'm looking at Bayern Munich to win the game in under 4.5 goals to start off their season at home, and that's coming in around a 1.80 area. Roma versus, who are they playing? Fiorentina. Roma versus Fiorentina. I'm looking at Roma just to win the game outright at 1.73. Inter Milan versus Genoa. I'm looking at Inter Milan and under 4.5 goals for this one. 1.73 also. Udinese versus Juventus. I'm looking at Juventus and under 4.5 goals, and that's coming in about 1.80, okay? Then we go into the Premiership. Liverpool versus Burnley. Sadio Mane to score anytime with the Liverpool win. That's coming at 2.50, okay? Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Wilfried Zaha to score at any time and Palace to win the game combined 4.20, okay? Man City versus Newcastle. Norwich, sorry. Apologies, Newcastle fans. Ferran Torres to score